Today we're doing the Baton Pass Amiibo tournament. Haven't actually decided on what I'm going to name this thing, so I'll come up with that. It's a good Saturday morning. I got my chores done, bathroom clean, trash taken out, car maintenance, all that jazz, because I don't want to be some Momo loser who's doing Amiibo when his stuff isn't done. Don't ever be the guy who's doing crap when his stuff isn't done. 2 minutes of explanation here for this tournament. So this is a Baton Pass Amiibo tournament. It's a tournament formatted I created. Basically, you have two Amiibo. If the first, you have best of three. If the first Amiibo loses, the second Amiibo subs in. Okay, and then the other guy keeps their first Amiibo in. Right? I explained this in a video that I'll link in the description, and if I don't link it in the description, let me know and I'll add it. The reason this is important is because this allows character diversity and for tier diversity. All right, the first Amiibo is limited to A+ or below on the Spirits Amiibo tier list. That's right, this is a Spirited Amiibo tournament. I've crapped on the Spirits meta before, but honestly, I'm kind of curious now. It only took 4.5 years, or 3.5. How long has Smash been out? I don't know. Anyway, second one is S tier included. So the only character that's actually banned in this is Incineroar, all right, and Sora, because his Amiibo's not out yet. But everything else is legal. Big five are banned. That's Armor Knight, Slow Super Armor, Great Auto Heal, and Auto Heal. So we do have like critical healing and metal. That's legal. Insta drop, legal. Trade off ability, legal. All right. Yeah, let's begin. All right. Quick note here. So I'm using a little gizmo called the Amiibo Flask. This is by far, I've written about it on the website. This is by far the coolest thing I've ever seen. Literally, I have the 30 Amiibo, because we have like 15 trainers. I have the 30 Amiibo for this tournament stored right here. I just switch between them with button presses. That's it. And then, so I'm scanning in Blue Runner's first one, right? Put it in. That's it. That's all it takes. Absolutely crazy. I love this thing. I'm in contact with the dev. He's an Amiibo Doctor fan, which is how you know he's a wonderful person. And Godolin 1. There we go. So, like, he's making big changes for this, and he's trying to, like, get a consistent supply for this thing. So, like, keep an eye out for the Amiibo Flask. This is obviously much more blurry than it actually looks. I did a community post of this the other day. This thing is wonderful, and I love it. Let's begin. Okay, so Blue Runner's Snake runs. I'm going to have the stats on screen, but Blue Runner's Snake is running a balanced stat. Amiibo with 3 spirit effects can have maximum of 4,200 spirits total if all 3 spirit slots are taken up. This one is running physical attack and then 2 fire and explosion resistances. Whereas Godolin's Mii Gunner is an attack-focused Mii Gunner. It's 2,500, 1,700 split attack defense, energy shot attack, fire explosion, and air defense up. Mii Gunner's like, what, A+ tier? Is that right? It's certainly helping him out. This is a very unorthodox Mii Gunner set, at least compared to vanilla. Remember, I'm coming from the vanilla Amiibo meta, so like I don't really know how this normally operates. We've seen Greg's mom in a couple of tournaments before. I'm not entirely sure why Greg's mom is Snake. That's not how you would expect a mother to look. That's for sure. No, the typical Mii Gunner is kind of like what I said in the documentary. Very campy, very grounded, all just missiles, right? This Mii Gunner's active, and that's very interesting. I don't know how to interpret that. Oh, he gets pineappled! Oh, snap! Okay, so I should explain. These are all hazardless stages. But we do use a varied stage list. Most tournaments you like Omega stages and Battlefield, which is a stupid stage list, frankly. We don't. We use an actual diversity of stages because an actual diversity of stages keeps the meta fresh and interesting. Dreamland and Pokemon Stadium 2 have a glitch on hazardless and I think regular where they won't be able to... Holy crap. Dude, that was the luckiest possible RNG right there. They have a glitch where the Amiibo can't recover because it can't... I don't exactly know the mechanics of it, but it basically gets too far in under the stage before trying to recover, is how that works. I mean, it's really, really interesting, and that clearly played a role in that. So we'll see if he can come up with this. Next up is Godolin's Kazuya. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Second stage is always Omega. My bad. Yeah, the first stage is random. Second stage is Omega. Third stage is Battlefield, is how we do this. We'll just pick a random Omega. And then Godolin number 2. So this Kazuya is running a balanced stat loadout with trade-off attack and critical healing and metal. Critical healing and metal is like probably good enough to be banned as part of the Big Five, but it isn't in this rule set, frankly, because I wanted to see what happens. With CHM, it's actually a decent idea to run it alongside trade-off attack because at like 80%, you basically get a free stock and you turn into metal for like 10 seconds, which is kind of crazy. And it happens every stock. Like I think you heal like 50%, which is quite a bit, right? So CHM is definitely the spirit to look out for. And there's a reason it's usually banned, but I'm curious and an experimenter, so we're going to see how this goes. This Kazuya is crushing it compared to the Snake, which is what you would expect. I mean, Kazuya is ban-worthy in my opinion. I didn't, but, you know, I'd be like that sometimes. See, there we go. He's metal, right? He broke 80%. I guess he only healed 30. I thought it was 50 for some reason. But he heals 30%, and now he's metal for about 10-ish seconds. Yeah, if you check the tier list, we're watching, like, I think a B+ tier fight an S. So, you know, you'd kind of expect that it would end up like that. I will say we are going to see a lot of secondary Kazuyas in this tournament, a couple of Sephiroths as well, simply because he's legal, and Kazuya is probably the best legal in that rule set. This Lucas is running balanced stats with electric attack and PSI attack 2. He's running 2 PSI attacks. You get very diminishing returns. Wow, this Lucas is like really crushing it. You get very diminishing returns when you run 2 stats like that. So maybe a stat loadout needs to be modified. Ouch. Oh, snap. Yeah, that's Kazuya's real strength. The 10-hit combo doesn't usually land. Amiibo usually dodge out of it. But, like, ouch. The snipe is truly lethal. One of the biggest and most important aspects of the Amiibo meta, in my opinion, is gimping. Recovery is really not focused on a lot. I think there's a lot of improvement as far as recovery can go. And gimping plays a big role in that. Here we go. Peter Lucas is about to pull this comeback. Yeah, trade-off in CHM makes a lot of sense as a stat loadout because trade-off ability, you get a permanent boost to your stats, but you start with 30% damage. Well, guess how much critical healing and metal heals? 30%. So in essence, you start closer to triggering your CHM. Oh, snap! But you also don't really take the damage in the long run, which is a really smart idea. And Kazuya is a super heavyweight, so he's not going to get KO'd at the beginning, so that 30% doesn't matter. This Kazuya is hyper aggressive, which makes sense. I mean, Kazuya is a character that can do that. Lucas playing with his projectiles, though, is giving him a little bit of leeway, but that's not going to stop Kazuya. That's part of the reason why Spirits is actually a reasonably different meta from Vanilla, because Spirits, like, if you change a stat loadout, that actually substantially changes things. You know, if Lucas had like boosted his PK Fire further or through some stat loadout or stat change or whatever, then we might be seeing a vastly different outcome here. But Spirits is much less about the sheer strength of the character and more about how you can augment that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Kazuya takes both of those. That's really no surprise. I mean, it's Kazuya. But hey, that was good. I enjoyed that match. All right, let us begin. We're starting with Kane's Game & Watch. This Game & Watch has been pretty bizarre. This is a semi-SSST Game & Watch. If you don't know what SSST is, I am going to do a video on it. I've already explained it on the AmiiboDoctor.com website, which everyone and their mother loves all the time, except for those who don't. Game & Watch is running a balanced 2100 stat attack and defense. He's got air defense and critical healing and metal. So semi-SSST is interesting because it basically lets the Amiibo learn to fight itself and then learn from how it fought itself, which is incredibly bizarre, and it's produced absolutely outrageous outcomes. Frankly, I could never get a Game & Watch to play like this. This Cloud, this is HD's famous Cloud. I think we've seen a lot of this Cloud before, if I remember correctly. Oh, here we go, CHM. CHM is usually when the survivability and the KOs happen. CHM's a great spirit for everybody, but especially for Game & Watch because he's so light. And he just survived a ton of attack. Oh my god. That so should have killed him right there. Like, all of that should have killed him right there. There you go. Okay, alright. So this Cloud is running... who's Cloud? HD's Cloud. Balanced stats. You'll see a lot of balanced stats. Weapon attack 2 and hyper smash attacks. If I remember correctly, hyper smash attacks, I always forget, that charges smash attacks faster, right? So that makes sense for Cloud because Cloud actually has a built-in behavior where he'll like charge his up smash a little bit. And I think sometimes he'll charge his forward smash, although that might not be built in. Don't quote me on that. So having hyper smash makes a lot of sense. Gets him more oomph out of his up smash. Once we get into the second round, we'll stop discussing stat loadouts so much and get to regular commentation. So as you would expect for a Cloud, forward smash is really hard carrying him right now. But CHM, clearly the best choice for Game & Watch. He's surviving so much longer than he should against your typical Cloud because of that CHM and that damage boost. I mean, Game & Watch is paper thin, as you might imagine. Oh, snap. But there's always the threat that it doesn't trigger until he dies. Oh, man, I didn't see that coming. I really didn't. Ouch. Okay, so next up, just as a backup, Kane brought his Kazuya. Oh, no, we're going Omega. I might forget to do Omega or Battlefield stages, but they're also on the random list, so I'm not going to cry myself to sleep if I forget. Is that right, Curry? Okay, good. Kane's Kazuya is running balanced stats, physical attack up, fist attack up, and easy perfect shield. Physical and fist attack up is an important loadout. I said previously that if you double up your spirits, like of the same spirit, you get very diminishing returns. It doesn't have a multiplicative effect. I mean, it does, but it's a much worse one, and you get far less than you think you would out of it, right? However, bonuses from different spirits do stack. So, like, physical attack up applies to fist attacks, which is a lot of Kazuya's moveset, and fist attack up applies to fist attacks, and they both stack, right? So you actually get the full effect, plus a little bit of extra, like, attack type coverage by using multiple kinds of stats on that. So, crap. So Cloud's got a free recovery if he survives going to the blast. Okay, never mind. If he survived going to the blast zone, which I don't think he would, evidently, he would have had a free recovery on that. Kazuya's perfect shield is clearly pulling him pretty good ones. I'm not seeing a lot of dragon uppercut on this Kazuya, and that's often a pretty effective move. Oh, here comes the combo. That's a built-in combo, I'm pretty sure. Ouch. Ouch. That's Kazuya's biggest offstage killer, in my opinion, is that back throw. Because that's a built-in thing. You just get the trip, you throw him back, and then you can ledge guard him with neutral B. And I think pretty much every Kazuya can do that. Cloud is clearly actually playing a pretty strong game against this Kazuya, in my opinion. It doesn't matter how much you parry. You got to do it 3 times in a row, or else you're not going to get through that forward smash. And that's really Cloud's biggest advantage. So a little surprised to see him in the lead right now. Here comes Kazuya with his free stock. All he has to do is get the grab. Oh, snap. Oh, here we go. Get the projectile. Can he ledge guard this? Kazuya is hard to ledge guard. It's really not very doable. He's going to run up. Oh, but does he live it? Oh, you got to be kidding. Oh, it was so close. Yeah, that's why Kazuya is ban-worthy. In case, second best in the game behind Incineroar. I'm telling you. Okay, so that was Kane's Kazuya. Okay, so we're on to the third match now. Wait. I paused it and then it unpaused itself. Alright, so this Olimar is just slightly off. It's not running a perfectly balanced 2100 stat loadout. It's running a 2137 attack, 2063 defense, which suggests to me that this Olimar didn't have its spirit stats like manually edited onto the Amiibo file. It was actually like put on Olimar in the game, which you don't usually see happen. It's running weapon attack, two of them, and critical health stats. So I think when it gets to 80%, I think it's 80, might be 100, it gets a boost to all of its stats. Olimar is a very, very weird amiibo. He's very vertical. And Kazuya, like one of the few things that Kazuya really has a problem with, besides for projectiles, is vertical, right? But Olimar's up air is just perfect for vertical juggling, right? The problem with Kazuya in the amiibo meta... Yes! Yes, by the way, I love the name of the Olimar. That's a reference to Fives. If you understand that reference, shed a single tear with me. The problem with Kazuya in the Amiibo meta is that he gets just so much free crap. He gets free recovery, he gets free KOs when he hits 100, he gets free everything, free command grabs, all of it. It's just irritating. Free edge guard, power creep, man. Dude, I love this Olimar. Oh my god. Like, no disrespect to Kazuya trainers, but we're not rooting for you, I'm sorry. Okay, so this is critical health stats. So as long as he's got that rainbow thing going on, that didn't last long. He gets a boosted attack and defense. And I think that stacks with spirit effects as well. So that's advisable. He's still up like a whole stock, basically. Just land the... Oh my god. He's going to get juggled. Juggle him. Get the up. You have to kill him at some point. Get the up air. Dude, seriously? Yeah, Amiibo also know how to DI, like, perfectly. So that's fun. Yes! Oh, he... No, wait, I thought the super armor would activate. Dude, this Olimar is about to pull off some crazy crap. He's got the stats. Can he get the kill? Don't die. He's gonna die. Don't do it. I mean, do it. Do get the kill, but don't die. Kazuya is a vicious, vicious beast at the ledge, dude. I'm telling you. Perfect ledge trapper. If Olimar can get into a situation like he had a stock and a half. Oh my... Yes! Oh my god! Down to the last... Oh my god. Okay. That's a hell of a start. That wasn't a bad Kazuya by any stretch, but oh my god. HD, I love you. You've moved up 17 places on my list of 500 favorite people. Oh man. I have never... How does that work? Dude, alright, I understand it now. I said in the video the other day that I wanted to see what a top Olimar looked like. This makes sense now. Oh my god, I love you. Hunter Coda combo. Oh, how am I going to come down from that? Okay, I want to take a moment. This is Hunter Coda's Me Sword Fighter versus Combine's Bayonetta. Combine didn't list which one he wanted first, so I just assumed it was Bayonetta. So I want to explain something about spirits real quick. You see that little icon on Me Sword Fighter, the attack icon? So that's not going to make a difference in this match, okay? But if Bayonetta was, and I actually forget which direction the triangle goes, because nobody actually uses the typing, or the triangle typing. Everybody goes neutral, because then they don't have to worry about it. But if Bayonetta was like shield type, I think, then Me Sword Fighter would be doing 15% more attack and be taking 15% less knockback or whatever, or something along those lines from Bayonetta. But this is one of those things where like nobody uses attack typing because you got like a combat triangle of like attack, grab, and shield or something like that. The game explains it. But then you also have neutral typing, and neutral typing does nothing against neutral typing that's special. It's just a regular match of Smash. So everybody just uses neutral typing, you know? So we might see this come into play later. I don't actually know. Okay, so this is actually kind of a weird loadout for both. Me Sword Fighter's running basically a balanced attack defense. but he's running Team Power Up for some reason. I don't know why. Team Power Up has no effect unless it's in doubles. So that's a loadout that could be optimized. And then trade-off defense, which is where you sacrifice, I think, some of your attack for some of your defense. It makes sense because he has diamond armor on, I suppose. This Bayonetta, this is Combine's Bayonetta versus Hunter Koda's Mii Sword Fighter. I should mention that. I'll probably edit something in. Combine went with a 2000 stat loadout, giving up 200 stat points. And then he went for jump up and screw attack equipped. And I can see the strategy behind it. I don't know if that would actually help with the screw attack at all, considering it only activates on the first stock, and jumping... I mean, I guess jumping helps Bayonetta recover. This is a very aerial Bayonetta, which is what I would expect out of a jump up Bayonetta, but I wouldn't expect a jump up Bayonetta, that's for sure. I think this Mii Sword Fighter is generally on the right track, doing a lot of power thrust, a little bit of scabbard. Scabbard, or whatever his side B is called, the little round thing, the frisbee looking thing, I don't know what they call that. By the way, you just lost the game. I have to say it. That has a hard time with platforms. Mii Sword Fighter. Oh, I love the parry on that. Mii Sword Fighter does have a hard time on the platforms. Oh, that's right. Yeah, trade-off defense, you start with 30%. That's right. That's the trade-off. I forgot. Bayonetta's kind of having a hard time with her ladder combo. But she's definitely got the smash attacks down. I don't know if down smash is the best one. Forward might be better, although it leaves her vulnerable vertically. There you go. Hey, she could tie this up. If you look at the tier list, I think Mii Sword is like A tier, although this probably isn't an A tier Mii Sword Fighter. And then Bayonetta is like, I don't know, bottom tier or almost bottom tier. I guess the Spirits tier list is a bit different. That forward air is really doing wonders for this this Mii Sword Fighter. Yeah, so power thrust on Mii Sword is an interesting choice. And it makes sense. It's basically Falcon Kick, but like slightly better in my opinion, although it doesn't go as far. But power thrust is basically give me ground dominance button. Like that's all it does. You just take the ground over, you know. The only problem is that it's kind of slow startup, and so it doesn't really beat options like Alolan Whip that much. It doesn't beat Missile at all because he's still vulnerable when he's using it. But it is an easy KO option, and Amiibo opponents typically have a hard time seeing that, like, oh crap, that's going to be like coming towards me. Moving hitboxes always screw with Amiibo, basically. Okay, Combine's Jigglypuff has swapped in. Jigglypuff is a much better stat loadout. Balanced 2100 attack defense. He's running air defense, dash attack up, and down special. I will admit I'm still highly questionable about why you would want dash attack, considering Jigglypuff has an AI issue where she jumps too much, but hey, if that's your strat on the ground, man, go for it. By the way, I don't know if this is necessarily a bad Jigglypuff. This is just kind of how most Jigglypuffs play. They just kind of jump around a lot. There you go. Okay. Oh, snap. I thought he died. I was like, dude, yeah. Okay, get the sing. Okay, pound was like the worst possible option for that. Could have gotten a forward smash and got the kill. There you go, like that. Do the forward smash. I'm kind of rooting for this Jigs. I typically root for Combine. That was a yes! All right! Combine put Insta-Drop on this thing. Swap out dash attack. And I forget if I think Insta-Drop is a 1 slot or maybe 2. But do like Insta-Drop into down special up. That's what you want to do. Oh, man. Can he get in? Dude, if he gets another rest, though, like, that's kind of a kill. Up he rolls. Does he roll? Get the kill? Get the kill. Get the rest! It's not that I'm rooting for anyone. It's that I'm rooting for somebody. See, have you seen him use dash attack once? Jigglypuff hasn't dash attacked a single time. So, like, oh, and he misses the rest. Dude. Somebody told me once that, like, Jigglypuff never misses rests. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, Jigglypuff misses rests. Like, that's a thing. Yes! The down tilt at the ledge. There's a lot of things about this Jigglypuff that it actually does really well. Especially down tilt at the ledge. Its ledge behavior is, like, generally pretty great. It's got some weird issues, and it's also still a Jigglypuff. So, like, it's just not going to have everything down pat, you know? But this Jigs actually is on the right track in a lot of ways. I like this. Me sort of just doing what he's doing. There's just the thing is, I feel kind of bad. Like, Power Thrust is a great grounded move, and like most of the best Amiibo, except for I don't know, maybe the Pits, are like heavily ground based. It's just his rotten luck that he's going against by far the most aerial character in Smash. Like, it's not that Power Thrust is a bad move. This is just not a matchup where Power Thrust would be the best option. You know what I'm saying? Like, poor guy. Yes, yes, go Combine. I think this next one is. I was actually kind of hoping to see this next one in action. So stay tuned. This is gonna be fun. Okay, so this is a defense-based Donkey Kong, which is kind of odd. This is one of the weirdest stat loadouts I've ever seen. So this DK is running a 4,000 attack and 200 defense. Like, I'm pretty sure 400 points is what it takes to actually get an actual boost. So he has 0 defense bonuses. But then he's running trade-off ability and critical healing and metal. So, like, 99.9% chance that Donkey Kong wins this. But this is an absolutely crazy stat loadout, and I love it. Usually people run, like, balanced stuff, right? Because, well, they're balanced, and that's more like regular Smash. But sometimes you just got to go crazy and just be like, you know what, screw it, I'm going all attack. You know? All defense is probably not as good as all attack, in my opinion. Because, you know, it's better to kill than to survive. If you kill fast enough, you don't have to worry about surviving. But then if you go with, like, defensive... Jigglypuff is still pulling in. If you go with, like, defensive... spirits like this one did. Oh, dude. Oh, the rest. Oh, I cry every time. That's not true. I'm not capable of shedding a tear. It's too much testosterone. See, did you see that? He built up 40% damage on Jigs just with his down tilt. There's definitely advantages. Now, one of the downsides of critical healing and metal is that you basically can't recover, like, at all. And so if you're already heavy, then and you're like kind of ground based, then you're not going to go off stage. You don't have to worry about that as much, right? But still, you can't recover if you're CHM. So this Jigglypuff honestly is doing really, really well. Ouch, considering the sheer level of outclassment that it has as far as the tiers go. I mean, you usually don't see a Jigglypuff even taking a game, let alone against something like that. So I love this thing. All right, next up is RX Mio. I don't know how to say that. His King DDD and Fami to Mammy's Captain Falcon. So DDD is running. Let me find this. Okay, so he's running a 2125, 2075, basically a balanced stat loadout. But he's dedicated all 3 move slots to the DLC Spirit effect, Weapon Attack, and Move Speed Double Plus. Or double up. It's 2 arrows, whatever you want to call that. That's the one from Kingdom Hearts, whatever. Frankly, I forgot that spirit existed. I'm not going to lie. But let's see if it works. I mean, it's an interesting combination, but wouldn't it be better to, like, do weapon attack and move speed up spirits independently? I'm not entirely sure about that. Somebody check me. Seems to be working out fairly well with him so far. Family to Mammy's Captain Falcon is running balanced stats as well. Physical attack up, foot attack up, and trade-off ability. This is a pretty typical DDD. Lot of Gordo. I love Gordo. It's such a great move. I liked it more in Brawl when there was, like, some variety to it, but this also is useful, I guess. I'll accept it. Not like I have much say over it. One of the interesting choices I see in this Captain Falcon, I mentioned Falcon Kick and Power Thrust being basically the same move earlier, which is true. I'm also appreciating the fact that that Falcon just did a bit of moonwalking. I'm seeing this Falcon use forward tilt at close range, and that makes sense. I mean, forward tilt is just one of those moves that are decent on most characters. It's a quick way to like gain control of the game, but DDD is so like shield heavy that it's not doing crap, you know. Falcon's recovery is also... Oh, see, there's another moonwalk. Falcon's recovery is also very linear, and so I think this character matchup is going to probably bruise, if not beat, Falcon because of the versatility of Gordo. Also, it's DDD, so that's to be expected. Okay, so now we're on Family Mami's second Kazuya, his second amiibo, Kazuya. Kazuya is a great ace in the hole for this, honestly. I'm surprised we haven't had a Kazuya Ditto yet, frankly. This Kazuya is running balanced stat loadout, 2 physical attack ups, and air defense. Doesn't surprise me one bit. I do I do really love the name Elmo. I don't know why, but it's very funny to me. I mean, I don't know, something about the idea of Elmo being a bloodthirsty killer. Anyway, reminds me of my dad. That was always a joke we had. Oh, Kazuya's used up his free kill. So this is an odd matchup. You know, you would... Oh, see, that's what I was going to say. You would expect that he would be able to make combos off of the large and heavy King DDD, which he then did. Commentator's curse. That forward tilt is really giving Kazuya a hard time, though. And I'm glad about that. I hate Kazuya. No, I actually like really enjoy Kazuya, but man, do I hate him in the Amiibo. Tying it up. Here we go, ladies and gents. I love... Oh, the taunt. Oh, that's funny. That's why I used to play DDD on Smash 4, is that I would just like down tilt across the stage, and then I would just like crouch and taunt. Dude, that Gordo, man. This DDD really gets its Gordo behavior correct. Like, that's one thing I like. It gets the Gordo behavior correct, it gets the forward tilt pretty much right, it gets the grab down right. I love this DDD. Whose DDD is this? RX Meows? That's what you're called now. You have to have a W to the end of your name. You're RX Meow. Get the up tilt. This might be one of the better DDDs that I've seen. I think Kazuya is still going to win because of Kazuya cheese. This variety of Kazuya cheese appears to be cheddar. But still, this is a great DDD. Don't change it. Yes! I didn't think he would go this far. I really, truly didn't. Not that I didn't believe in this DDD. I just didn't believe in this DDD. It's versatile enough that... Oh, that's just harsh. What'd I say about Kazuya at the ledge? Just brutal. Just brutal. All right. Ooh, we got the interesting one next. All right. Okay. Game 3. This is RX Meow's Simon Belmont, who is running weapon with balanced stats, weapon attack up twice, and floaty jumps, which isn't really how I would have expected this to go. This is an odd matchup. We've got the incredibly ranged Simon. Okay, and we've already seen Kazuya have a hard time with range, as he did in the last match. Versus Kazuya, who's an up-close fighter, unless he's edge-guarding, at which point he gets everything for free. I love that this Simon didn't tech that. If he was trained more precisely, he would have teched that, but then he would have gotten hit by that. That's funny to me. There you go, get the range. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. I love it. This is a canonically Catholic character fighting the devil. That's what this is. that's literally this matchup right now. Holy water should do extra damage on Kazuya. Yeah, you know, I can't help but feel like if this Belmont was a lot more forward tilt heavy, that he'd be doing some serious work on Kazuya. Like, this feels like a winnable matchup, actually, for Simon, just based on their characters. Kill him. Get it. Get the kill. He's not going to get the kill. Oh, you got to be... All right. If I had a heart, it would be torn in two. But this feels like a winnable matchup for Simon, actually. At least it was. And then he hit 100%, and now all is lost. Because he's going to get the cheese, and then he's going to win. No. Yeah. No. Well. I'll hit you with your projectile. You'll hit me with mine, or with the thing. We're both going to trade. Fly. Yes! Okay. There is hope. Unless he gets hit by forward air, in which case he's dead. Nope. Get some free damage. I really wasn't planning on, like, rooting against every single Kazuya that I saw when I started this tournament, but this is my life now. Uh-oh. Oh, and he techs it. The thing about forward tilt is that it's faster, right? And so when you're up against a fast amiibo like Kazuya, you need that speed. That actually does make it. Like, speed usually doesn't make that much of a difference in amiibo. It does against Kazuya. Oh, crap. That's game. Yeah. Oh, man. That was literally, that was down to RNG. That could have been a very winnable matchup for that Simon. Very, very winnable matchup. All right. I'm going to go shed a single manly tear real quick. Okay. So we're running, let's see, Purgy's Pokemon Trainer, starting with Charizard. That's an interesting lowdown. I usually start with Ivysaur. And Frostbite Sephiroth, first Sephiroth of the day. Purgy's PT is balanced stats, trade-off ability, physical attack, and air defense. And Sephiroth is also balanced stats, weapon attack up, air attack up, and strong throw, which is very interesting. So it seems like we're going to basically be seeing a lot of what we just saw. Throw into offstage Gimp. Oh, snap. Okay. Oh, I love the moonwalking. Is this a moonwalk PT? You make my day. That's awesome. Get the forward tilt Gimp at the ledge. That's like exactly suited to kill Sephiroth too. Because he always does the forward air thing like in the same place, right? And that can just barely reach Sephiroth. I love that. Yeah, the one downside of side B on PT is that you go off stage a lot. But usually they just dodged you, so you have a little bit of leeway to recover. Sephiroth absolutely 110% outranges PT in this case, but I don't think that's really doing much. I mean, PT is very up close. Like, he's been very, very up close. And if he's not up close, he's going to get up close with side B. So, like, range doesn't usually make that much of a difference. Also, Flare Blitz. Was that down tilt? I don't think I've ever seen down tilt on a Pokemon trainer before. Not saying it's bad. Just a little surprised. I think it's faster than forward tilt on Charizard. Not like I remember the frame data or anything. There you go. That's dude, Flare Blitz, man. It's an all-in-one move. It's all-in-one move. It's a recovery. It's a kill move. It covers the distance. It's an all-in-one. In human play, completely worthless, because you see it coming from a mile away, and it's easy to just, you jump over, you parry it, or something like that. Oh, man, that's brutal. Get that Flare Blitz going. Yeah, PT's weird, because he's inherently inconsistent. Very, very inherently inconsistent. He's going to switch guaranteed, and he's got 3 possible options he could be at any moment. So we really don't know, you know. Ooh, a dog. And he's peeing on my lawn. Why does everyone use the silver suit? What's the deal with that? Kazuya. I'm sorry, that's Gotolin's Kazuya. Which Kazuya is this? Frostbite. Frostbite's Kazuya is balanced stats, physical attack up, electric attack up, and fist attack up. I am thinking we're going to see a lot of Dragon Uppercut from this guy, because those all 3 boost Dragon Uppercut. Of course, we would see Dragon Uppercut if he was allowed back on stage. I love this PT. This is my new favorite PT. It's I want to say it's unorthodox, and unorthodoxy is fine. I think people place far too much priority on orthodoxy in amiibo training, which they shouldn't, because it still does have flare blitz and that sort of thing, but it uses a larger variety of its moveset than most PTs do. And most PTs use a pretty wide variety of their moves. I mean, he's done basically everything except for like up tilt at this point. Like the fire at the ledge. I mean, how often do you see that? God, he's going 3-1 against his Kazuya right now. Okay, now he's 2-1 against his Kazuya. That's awesome, dude. Ivysaur might actually be a decent matchup against Kazuya because of side B. Like, I could see that. He's got a lot of multi-hits. Okay, there goes Ivysaur. Got a lot of multi-hits. He's got, you know, a lot of the right stuff. Is he going to get Flame edgeguarded again? That's awesome. Yeah, Flame edgeguarding is actually like a decent edgeguarding tool, but it doesn't work when they're beneath the ledge. And Amiibo typically work beneath the ledge, so which is kind of a bummer. But if you have a character like Kazuya who will approach sometimes from different directions, that can actually be semi-viable. Also, holy crap, he just beat a Kazuya. Have we seen a Kazuya lose yet? Did we see one? I feel like we saw one at the beginning. Maybe? No? I don't know. Still, that's crazy. Also, is that the Versus Seeker on Red's backpack? I think so. That's funny. Red's bored playing Pokemon Red. Now he wants to retrain people. Refight trainers. Dude, that's dope. We haven't even had a 2-0 yet, have we? Purgy 2, Frostbite. Damn, alright. Against the Kazuya. That's a good PT. I enjoy that. You have won my mark of approval. Okay, we've got J Money's Giga Chad. It's a man after my own heart. Fun fact, if you go to Discord GIF search, okay, and you search Amiibo Doctor, you'll have a little Easter egg that I may have planted several months back and haven't told anyone about. Versus me, MLL 456's Snake. So Giga Chad is running. Who is this? This is J Money. Giga Chad is running balanced stats, fist attack, physical attack, and foot attack. And MLL Snake is running balanced stats, physical attack, air defense, and fire and explosion attack. This is going to be our last match before I have to charge my computer. Because it's running on battery because I'm using the USB-C port because I figured out a technical workaround to record footage. This seems to be a fairly straightforward Mii brawler. Little surprised to see that much neutral B since it's such a low range move. I know that a lot of other people have had success with neutral B, but I haven't. Partially because I'm a bad Amiibo trainer, but also because I just haven't. I don't mind admitting it. Anybody who's like, I'm a great Amiibo trainer is like, yeah, you know what? Maybe you are, but have some humble pie first. I love the parrying on this thing. This is truly a Giga Chad. Giga Chad is unaffected by your attack. Giga Chad understands that you hate him, but he's still going to win. The side B is, what is that called? Onslaught? It's been so long since I actually seriously played Smash that I'm forgetting the names of moves. It's not really clear to me what this Snake is trying to do. This reminds me a lot of my first Snake, which, let's just say there's a reason I retrained him. I will say, whenever I train Snakes, I always have a hard time not getting him to randomly forward smash. It's just how it is. Although the Nair, I mean, surely there's just a little something to use better for Nair. This Snake, I would recommend just a full retrain. Probably, what was that, a minute and a half? Probably start from a completely different position and try moonwalking. I don't know. He's too aerial. That's what I think. I think he's too aerial. So, alright. So we got one for Brawler. Brawler, that's J Money. Oh, I need to pause this. Hey, there's an idea. This is the backup plan. We haven't seen a Min Min yet, which is interesting because currently, on the most recent Amiibo tier list at AmiiboDoctor.com, Spirits Amiibo tier list, Min Min is the best legal Spirits Amiibo in the game. And Min Min is actually usually... Oh, I just went into low power mode. Min Min is actually usually banned in Spirits tournaments. This Min Min is running 3,100 attack and 1,100 defense. Physical attack, double, and fist attack. I must be wrong about stacking spirit effects as far as it comes to physical attack, because everybody seems to be stacking it. Yeah, this is about how I expected that Min Min to be. It's really... Dude, Giga Chad, though, like, recognizing the game, operating at a level of intelligence far above a typical amiibo, and getting jumpy as hell. That's awesome. Dude, I don't know how you train this Mii Brawler, but I hope you put him in a lot more tournaments. I love this thing. Not just because he's a man after my own heart. Got the moonwalking there on Min Min. Moonwalking at the ledge is probably the most common example of that, of when you would see moonwalking. Yeah. Oh man, I would love to see the bin file on this thing. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. If you do side B and you like push him off the ledge, you actually get a bit of a meteor smash. Dude! Oh my god, I don't know if this is a nearly optimal Min Min, because this is what I would imagine, something close maybe to what I would imagine optimal Min Min to be, right? But like, it's missing a lot of the smaller behaviors that make Min Min great. But dude, this Mii Brawler, oh man, I love this thing. Look at it, he's kicking the ass of a Min Min. Good lord. Oh man, I hope that this thing... I want to see this thing get to finals. Not that I'm rooting for anyone. Maybe. Okay, last set of this round. Full disclosure, we have 15 trainers in the tournament. This is a 16 trainer tournament, and I assign spots randomly. Rap JM is in this tournament, but he receives a bye because he does not have someone to fight round 1. If we had a 16th trainer, we would. I forgot to train Spirited Amiibo for this tournament. So, Rap, you get lucky on that one. Although I'm sure you would have done just fine regardless. So we have Hictor's Banjo-Kazooie versus Rukasu's Jigglypuff. I don't know if this is the Banjo that's like absolutely cracked and punches way above its weight. But Hictor's Banjos in general are pretty crazy. Hictor is a very, very skilled Amiibo researcher. I'd say he's probably in top 3, maybe top 1, I don't know. But he's uncovered a lot of weird, crazy crap as far as Amiibo AI goes that most Amiibo trainers are not willing to recognize. To their detriment, in my opinion. Rukasu, okay, so the Banjo and Rukasu, I mean, both of these guys have been in my tournaments before. You've seen them fight. Like, Rukasu is one of the better trainers out there, that's for sure. Definitely in the top 20%, I would say. Possibly in the top 10 trainers, I don't know. Top 10 is kind of a hard list to make because Amiibo training is such a relative and bizarre sport. And it's the Amiibo doing the fighting, not you. So how do you... Anyway, Hictor, Banjo... Balanced stats, trade-off ability, and critical healing and metal. Actually, both of his Amiibo run exactly the same loadout, which is interesting. And then Rukasu's Jigs runs a 1,700 attack, 2,500 defense. Air defense up, physical attack up, and shield durability. Which, that's kind of odd. You wouldn't have expected that. My computer's running low on juice, so it may sacrifice frame rate. I don't know. Hoping it doesn't, but it might. Although we are capturing at 60 frames per second for the first time in Amiibo Doctor history, so maybe that has something to do with it. Oh, there's the CHM. Dude, I was looking away. Rukasu's Jigs is doing some real work. I mean, he's really putting on the Ritz. Yeah, Banjo's kind of interesting as a character goes. Jigglypuff... Okay, let me rephrase this. Jigglypuff is interesting as far as a character goes because he defies all of the conventions of the Amiibo meta. Which is also why he generally loses. But, like, the strategies that would normally work for middle and top tiers don't work for, like, Jigs. Like, you just have to kind of hope and get lucky that you're going to hit Jigs. And you often do, because he's just got bad AI. But, like, with a single AI rework that made Jigglypuff not terrible, he could be one of the most interesting anti-meta characters ever. Unfortunately, he's also a balloon, so he probably wouldn't be that successful. Like, even if Jigglypuff had the absolute best AI in the Amiibo meta to have ever existed, he'd still only be, like, C+ tier tops. And that's with, like, Hungry Box AI, okay? You can hear my stomach growling. But nonetheless, putting on the Ritz, wow. Both of these are pretty stellar Amiibo trainers. I was not expecting this out of a Jigglypuff. That's for sure. Especially not with a loadout like that. Like going up against CHM. Oh, man. Oh, see what I tell you about the recovery. If he was just a little farther out from the ledge, he wouldn't have recovered. There's no reliance on rest either, which is incredibly unusual. You usually see Jigglypuff kind of like hoping and praying that rest is going to succeed, and this one hasn't dropped it a single time. Out of shield, man. Parry and forward smash out of shield. It's the golden rule of jigs. No, I can see the strat though, because you can train specific behaviors, or does not behavior, but specific moves out of shield, for pretty much every amiibo, I think, and out of parry. And so, like, I could see the future of Jigglypuff being this with like parry out of. Oh my god, dude, that's perfect. That would never have worked at any other time. Pound rest, because he's metal. Oh my god, that's hilarious. That would never have worked. That is so funny. Oh, that's awesome. That defensive playstyle is really working wonders for Jigglypuff. Defensive loadout, I mean. Because he shouldn't be alive right now. Like, he just shouldn't. But I could see the future of Jigglypuff being this. Like, what do you do out of parry? And then that's the strength, you know? After my little speech on rest. Oh, that's awesome. I love both of these guys. You know, I just love seeing crazy crap succeed, too. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's beautiful. My computer's really about to die. This is going to be hard. I am so sorry. I had incredibly insightful and witty commentary, and I realized that I had forgot to unpause this. Sorry about that. I mean, it's not like there's that much to be said. Yeah, so I can see, like, Rukasu's Jigglypuff's style seems to really work against up-close opponents that are going to activate parry. Oh, shoot. And then still be, like, in range, right? But Palutena, for the first whole half of the match, was just neutral B, neutral B, neutral B, just camping the hell out of jigs, right? Way too far to activate shield or get hit by anything. Although she seems to have changed her tactics now. Okay, good. And we're getting some typical Jigglypuff. Good old-fashioned air camping. Reminds me of Brawl. I guess it wasn't Brawl. It was Melee? Melee? It was Melee. Oh, he gets the rollout kill. It can happen! He can pull it off! Maybe! Never mind! That's okay. I mean, it's Jigs, but still, man, I love this Jigs. It's my favorite Jigs. Favorite Jigs in the world. Sorry, other Jigs that came earlier. This is my new favorite Jigs. Where's my... Okay, we're going to rush through this because, oh yeah, I forgot to put Palutena's stat load. Palutena is balanced stats, TOA, critical healing, and metal. Sephiroth is running a 2,000, 2,200 attack defense, weapon attack up, air attack up, move speed up. I'm really trying to get this in before my computer dies on me and I lose this footage. So I think, just based on that spirit loadout, we're probably seeing a little bit of this with Sephiroth already. I would imagine with a spirit loadout like that we would be seeing a hyper-aggressive... By the way, that... Oh, shoot. Yeah, it's giving me the pop-ups. That we would be seeing a hyper-aggressive, frankly, oppressive Sephiroth. We're not seeing one that's that aggressive, though. We're down to, like, 5%. Okay. Crap. Well, let's hope that this goes quickly. It's an interesting choice to put move speed up on Sephiroth. That's very odd. I would have expected... Well, I don't know what I would have expected. That's what the green glow is, by the way. I think it's move speed up. I love the up smash. That's probably a functional hitbox area error where he thinks he can hit Palutena, but he can't. That's funny. You don't usually see that often. Oh, he's activated the CHM. If he can get Palutena off stage, her recovery is really not that great. There's not a lot of like momentum after she recovers, but he has to get her off stage in the next probably 5 seconds for that to be. Nope, never mind. Oh, dude, missing the grab. Yeah, Sephiroth's grab, man, his standing grab. I feel like there's a hitbox problem with that because he shouldn't have tried that. I mean, there was just no connecting that, you know. That is funny that he tries the up smash like that because I would imagine if you're a developer, you would expect that the opponent is falling and that the amiibo is going to try and catch it with up smash, but standing on a platform. So like they probably programmed in that to activate it in a much larger hitbox than it actually already is, and so that's why he keeps trying it underneath her like that. He's like 2 seconds away from dying. But he keeps prancing around. Was he, Rukasa, was he trained like that, or was that part of the move speed up? I don't know. Okay. Alright, computer's almost dead. We're going to charge this and move on to round 2. Something, like and subscribe, because stuff is about to get serious. Okay, so this is round 2. Let's see. I have now had a... What do you mean could not find a controller? Oh. Not going to run through all the spirit loadouts again, because those are going to be on screen, and you've already been told all of them. Gotolin number 1. Next up we have Gotolin's that, and HD's nuts. Okay. Sorry, it was funny to me. Okay. This is a single elimination, by the way, so let's get down to some... It's recording. Okay, good. Get down to some real commentation. Make sure my computer setting is... Okay. Yeah, so we're seeing a bit more of a traditional Mii Gunner now, at least in the last 10 seconds. That missile is really Cloud's worst enemy, because Cloud, like many mid and high tier amiibo, fundamentally is best on the ground. Pretty much his best KO power comes from Forward Smash. Forward Smash takes a lot of setup, a lot of room to start, and Mii Gunner can usually beat him to that before he even gets close enough to activate it with Missile. Yoshi's Island is nice though. You know, the slight angle of the main stage doesn't really affect the missiles a whole lot, but having that second platform up there does keep it from being just a strict Omega stage, which is always good. Gives Cloud some space to play with if he needs it. It is interesting to see. This isn't just... People underestimate like individual Amiibo matchups a lot. If you look at Mii Gunner in his down B, which is, he was edge guarding with right then, the little missile, the bomb at the edge, right? Cloud always recovers directly below the ledge, unless he has up B. So his... Oh, really? Blade Beam doesn't block out the missile. That's interesting. The bomb is never going to hit Cloud, unless Cloud's just going to die anyway, right? So that's... Character advantages really do play a lot of a role in the Amiibo meta, and it often comes down to highly specific AI behaviors, and especially as far as recoveries go. Okay, so we'll see if Cloud... Can he pull out the limit? No! Oh, snap. So that really changes the tide right... As soon as I start a sentence, something changes. I was going to say that really changes the tide right there, because now Gunner has extra credit, and then Gunner's extra credit went away. So that was fun. I'm loving the moonwalking right there. This Mii Gunner strikes me as a lot more aggressive than he was before, especially very up close. Like before he was kind of campy. He was kind of hanging out on the battlefield platforms, dropping bombs and stuff, and now he's like in your face. I mean, he's missiles, but he's in your face. Oh, snap. Oh, I forgot he had a jump. I was like, oh, he's going to get the Gimp. He didn't get the Gimp. Landing Nair for Cloud makes a lot of sense. Oh, this could be the kill. Or not. Like the one move that wouldn't have killed right there. There it is. Forward smash, baby. Forward smash. Whose Cloud is that? That's HD. Oh, it's HD. It says Genova. Yeah, I knew that. I don't usually like recognize Amiibo, like ever, because I really don't dedicate much mental space to Amiibo anymore. So who was Godelin's number 2? It's so great. I can just click, 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 click. Scroll through the 30 Amiibo on here. Godelin, number 2. It's just wonderful. Like, literally, I love this. I love this thing. This is literally my favorite thing in my apartment. It's got Kazuya. Oh, this is the Kazuya. This is the attack-based Kazuya. Oh, dear. That's going to be hard. Oh, jeez. I thought he was going to start, like, side B chaining there. That's not like, a built-in thing that the Amiibo can do. Like, they're not going to, you know, infinite with that. But, you know, RNG is still a thing. There you go. Cloud has a little bit going for him in that he can do that. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell. Oh, no. He still made it back. That's so unfair. I feel so bad for this Cloud. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Dude. Oh, he was metal and he wasn't gonna make it back, but then he did because he'd still cause. Oh, man, that would have been just an absolute great start to a match. Okay, that'll pick it up. Yeah, Cloud has a bit of an advantage over Kazuya, not at point blank range, but at arm's length because, oh snap, because of forward smash. But even then, everything else about Kazuya completely swallows that up. I mean, you know, there's just no beating that. Yeah, now he's metal again. Very lucky of him to get the limit break right at the time he needed it. Ouch. Shit, man. That just hurts. You know, like that really just hurts to watch. Who do we got? Next up, HD's number 2. That's one for HD, one for Gotelin. Gotelin? I don't know. Who was his number 2? Oh, okay. Wasn't this the one that beat the Kazuya earlier? Am I remembering that correctly? Because that was... Yeah, it beat Kane's Kazuya. Oh, shoot. Okay, this is going to be... I have expectations. But this is also a very different Kazuya than before. Like, previously... You know, Olimar kind of tanked some stuff, you know? Ouch. What? The battle of the wills, you know, like I've never seen something like that before. This Olimar is a lot less aerial than he was in the last match. He's not juggling nearly as much. Get the down air spike. Okay, the up smash kill works too. That was awesome. Oh shoot, get the gimp. There you go. Yes. Oh, well, okay, we learned from this last... Yeah, it worked this time! Okay, alright! Woo! Okay. Yeah, buddy. That's Ronnie Coleman. Man, if you don't know Ronnie Coleman, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Ouch. Oh, just kicked him in the head. He might still pull this off. Dude, if this... Okay, I know that the name of this Olimar, this Alf... is a Star Wars reference. I get that. But If this thing beats this Kazuya, I propose changing its name to Kazuya Killer. Unless he keeps doing that. I don't think he'll win. I mean, he's in too much of a disadvantaged state right now, but Olimar might pull this up. What the fuck? Yes. Oh my god! Yes! Yes! Oh my god! Oh, sweet lord. Okay! Wow! How does that happen? Oh my god. That is absolutely insane. He did it twice in a row. The first time he was up air juggling him to hell and back. The second time he was just oh my god. That match is going to go down in history books. Oh man. Okay, Hunter Koda's Me Sword Fighter. That was just crazy, man. Oh my goodness. Versus Fami Mami's Captain Falcon. I said Power Thrust was basically Falcon Kick. We're probably going to see a lot of clanking. Oh, really? Falcon Kick beats that, huh? Okay, well, I guess we know how that's going to turn out. I'm a little surprised to see this Falcon using Nair. Although I guess, well, maybe back air would be pretty decent. Down tilt at the ledge, man. Doesn't matter what amiibo you have. Down tilt at the ledge is probably the best choice. Aside, I guess, like, Steve has down special. But otherwise. No, I guess down special is... Down tilt is the... Down special is TNT. Down tilt is Flint and Steel. Yeah, okay. Don't mind me. Just remembering what Smash Brothers is. He didn't even go for the Gimp. Oh, dude. Yeah, that's kind of the thing about Falcon. Is like... if an aggressive Falcon, okay? An aggressive Falcon is significantly more scary than any other kind of Falcon. Because an aggressive Falcon is basically going to do what this one is, which is dodge your attacks, except for that one, and otherwise just crowd you out and get the kill, like, repeatedly. He just crowds it out. I mean, just there's no airspace, no time for him, you know? And that's pretty much how this Falcon operates. I thought it was interesting. I think I saw down tilt out of parry. That's an odd choice. I would have gone with forward tilt. I guess down tilt makes sense to block a recovery, though. But Falcon is the sort of character that you wouldn't expect to, like, really lend himself to Amiibo unless he had, like, an E of Justice sweet spot built in, which he doesn't. There you go. There's that down tilt. Just like Ganondorf's down tilt. My favorite down tilt. Okay, so this is the Donkey Kong with, like, 4,000 attack, if you'll recall. I don't know what this is going to look like. I mean, typically in Human Smash, Falcon and Donkey Kong is, like, a ridiculous matchup. But the thing is, this DK has no defense. He has none. And so he's playing with 0 defense, except for CHM, against a hyper-aggressive Captain Falcon. So, like... Basically what just happened is pretty much what I would expect. Even if he gets hits in, he's going to immediately die. And this is why most people run balanced. I don't know if they should run balanced. The choice to run your stats as balanced, defensive, or offensive is really a question more of playstyle. Oh, snap. Dude, that's just a shutdown right there. I mean, that really is just a shutdown. This poor Donkey Kong. Yeah, that offense load. I mean, the offense loadout isn't doing him any favors. Don't get me wrong. But also, I don't know, his playstyle could just use some fixing. The thing about Amiibo is that it's hard to gauge their playstyle just from a single match. Obviously, this isn't from a single match. Because oftentimes you just need one good setup for an Amiibo to really take control. But I don't think he's going to get that chance. Oh, snap. Oh, that would have been so cool if that landed. Falcon kick, man. It's the power thrust of Captain Falcon. I don't know. Okay, PT versus J Money's Giga Chad. Da, 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 da. I'm kind of bummed out because I really liked both of these Amiibo and I wanted to see both of them make it to finals. Don't ask me who I want to win. Please don't. I think probably PT would win this, but just because of Charizard. You know, it's interesting. Very smart idea to use neutral B at the ledge. Although Ivysaur doesn't benefit from that at all. Let me tell you. But Squirtle really benefits from that. I mean, if he just lands 2 or 3 hitboxes of that water, he's the opponent just like all the way to the blast zone. You know. I don't know if that's necessarily an innovation because I think people have tried that before. But in the right quantities, neutral B at the ledge is actually a really good idea. Fun fact, short hop nair and that forward tilt are like the only good things about Ivysaur. Well, I guess Razor Whip, or whatever his side B is called. Man, that's a bummer. I guess I kind of should have seen it coming. I mean, what? I thought Charizard was like, you know what, I'm just going to jump to my death. Brawler is like so hopelessly outranged in this matchup by Zard and by Ivysaur as well, I guess. I'm also not seeing a lot of parrying from this Brawler. But I still maintain, I think this is a Brawler worth tournament contention, frankly. I think your typical Amiibo, probably if you spent more than about a year of Amiibo training and your name isn't Amiibo Doctor, you're probably already in the top 10% of Amiibo trainers, honestly. It doesn't take that much. I never really had time to get into it, but that's okay. I spent all my time... That was the funny thing. I spent all my time instead of training Amiibo and did Amiibo Doctor, which is about Amiibo training. So, you know, he can still pull this off, though. He's got, what, like 3 seconds of invincibility? And, oh, yep, there we go. He's got to dodge it, starting with a 30% boost. If he can get one forward smash on this Charizard, or not. Okay, so have we seen J Money's Kazuya yet? I don't think we have. No, because he went 2-0 in his bracket. Okay, Mr. Fisty. Was that right? I feel like we've seen... No, that's right, because I checked for the Spirits loadout, but I don't think we've seen Mr. Fisty in bracket. He's really just running straight into the Flare Blitz over and over. You don't usually see a Kazuya run. They usually just walk, which is the better option if you ask me. I guess Mr. Fisty runs balanced stats, fist attack, physical attack, and foot attack. I feel like I've seen... I feel like I ran this Amiibo before. I'm not entirely sure. Down smash on the stage, baby. In a vacuum, down smash on stage would actually be like a really, really good move for setting up other attacks. But he's just got so many other moves that do it even better, you know? Oh, snap. Gets the Nair spike. I don't ever see people get that, like ever. They never ever land the Nair off stage. Nobody even tries it. It's so disappointing, and I cry every single time. This Kazuya, and this isn't a compliment, because believe me, I'm not that great, but this Kazuya reminds me of my Kazuya. Okay, so the PT won the first one, and then the Kazuya won the second one. So next up, what is Purgy's? Oh, he's got his K rule. Oh, that's right. We didn't see his K rule, did we? Got a lot of previously unseen Amiibo. There it is. King K. Rool is S tier, by the way. I don't think he's better than Bowser, but some wrong people do. Wrong. Now, I've heard interesting things about this matchup, but they all tend to conflict with each other, so I'm really not sure what to make of it. The platforms are clearly not doing K. Rool any favors. Oof. That's brutal. K. Rool keeps getting like this close to being in an advantage state, and then Kazuya just barely like misses it. Like the cannonball earlier, you know? There you go. Make some headway. Hope he gets us. Oh, hey, there we. Okay, look, this is a balanced match. Okay, never mind. It's not a balanced match. I forgot I was talking about Kazuya. He's going to use the cheese and get a kill. Get the free kill on K. Rool. 5, 4, 3. Never mind. Really hoping for the RNG here. Yeah, this K. Rool seems like a pretty straightforward K. Rool, although I don't think I remember seeing that much cannonball on stage. They usually go for more dash attack. But okay, hey, this Kazuya pulled it through, man. What'd I tell you? He's an ace in the hole. Okay, we've seen the Banjo, but Rap JM's Me Gunner. What am I looking for here? Oh, I haven't looked at the stats yet. Hey, I should do that. Hold on a sec. Okay, so his Me Gunner is running a 2400, 2100 stat loadout with critical healing and metal and 1 blank slot. If you only have 2 of your 3 spirit slots filled, you have a 4500 slot stat cap. There's a lot of debate about whether it's better to have a spirit in that slot or not. The theory is that it's actually better to only have 2, depending on what you fill your 2 with. I think as a matter of practice, it's actually better to not. We'll see how this goes, though, because having that extra 300 points on there on attack does bring him up a full attack stage. So that might play into this quite a bit. We're seeing a lot of playing over the ledge. Not really sure why that is. And this Banjo got almost scared, I'd say. He's not up close to Me Gunner like he normally would be. Me Gunner keeps just fending him off, though, man. Like, that's harsh. Try Wonder Wing. There you go. That's not Wonder Wing, but I'll take it. This is certainly a different form of Me Gunner. I guess both of the Me Gunners we've seen today are rather odd. I love the dropping down from ledge, the Nair ledge guard. That makes a lot of sense. I'm curious as to why he chose CHM for this Me Gunner. And that's like that's I don't even remember what it's called, but that special attack, where you know the charged bomb drop. That's such an odd play style to pick. Like it makes sense. I actually I get what he's going for. I mean, it still covers the stage pretty well and all that, but it's not as fiercely punishing as missile. Here we go, tying it up. This is a battle of critical healing and metals, basically. If Banjo's eggs had a slightly higher projectile priority, man, this would be a very different match. I do like the down tilt into dash grab. I think that's generally really good, unless the Amiibo tech rules, which this one seems to do. Oh, he's got the CHM. He's going to go in for the kill in about 8 seconds. It took 10, but that's okay. We're playing at the ledge. These are very ledge-heavy Amiibo. Oof. Tough luck, Hector. Who do we have next for him? Oh, the Palutena. Oh, that's going to be odd, because that Palutena... I don't think that Palutena is... That playstyle Palutena is going to beat this kind of Mii Gunner. Because... So, this Palutena basically has two options, or two modes, if you will. It has the neutral beast spam, and then it has, like, getting up close with all its shenanigans. And this Mii Gunner has done a pretty good job of keeping the opponent at a distance where it can drop its down special and whatnot, its down special bombs. And neutral bee spam, well, if it's at a distance dropping neutral bees, or auto reticules, or whatever it's called, well, Mii Gunner has missile. Yeah, she just can't get close enough. I mean, she's got to use the metal to get in close enough to make some magic happen, but 50% lead already is not wonderful news for Hector. Oh, but she's pulling it off. A little bit of good shielding. I'm surprised she made that. Wow, okay. Ah, dude. Forward smash out of parry, man. Mii Gunner's forward smash or up smash out of parry is just consistently brutal. Oh, but the roll at the ledge. Can't plan for everything. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Drop the auto red kill, boom, missile. It's interesting that she tried to catch him with, I think that was up air, but she missed. What was that side B all about? That doesn't make sense. Loving the nair. Seems both of these amiibo have the same idea as far as how to operate at the ledge. They just drop and nair. And that actually works really well for both of them. This is so weird. It's looking like they have so many of the same like play styles and choices and stuff. Going directly beneath the ledge to recover. They've got different tilt attacks at close range. Mii Gunner's moveset is definitely better. than Palutena's, I would say, especially against Palutena. Oh, he's wasting out her metal. He's still got his metal. She would have lived that if she didn't have metal. Would have survived that. Sorry, I need to use proper English. Ah, and that's why missiles are superior. It's because they'll kill you. It's that knockback angle, man. We didn't even see Rap's Bowser, which is a shame because it's got a really great name. Semifinals, baby. HD's Cloud, Femi DeMami's Captain Falcon. Have we? What else did Femi bring? Oh, that's right. He brought Kazuya. Yeah, a couple of Kazuyas here and there. But HD has the Kazuya killer, so we'll see how that goes. Oh, snap! There's no coming back from that. Oh, that's an early lead. We might see another pineappling. If he would... Oh, yeah, that's a recover. Yeah, Cloud usually pineapples on that ledge in Dreamland. He usually does. But not when he has limit. Uh-oh. Oh. Yeah, this is a very anti-Cloud stage, generally. Let me tell you. It's a bit easier for Falcon to recover because he has like some horizontal movement to his recovery, and that lets him get away from pineappling and stuff. But yeah, Cloud is hard punished on this stage. There you go. He's probably not going to get another limit break though. Like Falcon's going to knock him off like so. He's going to recover, but he's not going to recharge his limit break in time. Ouch. All right, that was faster than I thought it would be. Who's next? HD's. So we know that Olimar can kill Kazuyas, but can he kill a Falcon? That's right? It's HD's Olimar? Yeah, okay. It says HD2 on the flask. I just made sure that I... Oh, snap. Clearly early stock counts don't mean much to this Falcon. Even if he had gotten that kill right there, that would have been not that important. Oh, here we go. Here's some vertical... Yes, vertical Olimar is back, ladies and gents. Okay, now he's gone again. I love the casual, little trot and then a forward smash. Dash attack is not the worst possible option on Olimar. Here we go. Yeah, buddy. I hope we get to see him against a third Kazuya. He's already the Kazuya killer, and I should change the name of his bin file to Kazuya Killer. Oh, dude, that second kick, man. He's like 100% ahead. Oh, snap. Okay, see, there you go. The thing about Amiibo, they play a lot faster than humans, and so you start forwards into a sentence, and then they just have already done what you were about to say that they've already done. Okay, so that's... oh, that's right. That's HD's. Yeah. So now, okay, game 3. Here we go. Go back to random. I know the clicking is probably irritating, but I'll try and keep it away from the mic. Let's see how absolutely insane this Olimar can get. Fives versus Elmo. Okay. Oh, vertical. Come on, give us some vertical Olimar. I'll take horizontal Olimar. Just kill the thing. Yes! Oh my god. Is he going to do this 3 times in a row? I need a new Olimar guide anyway. This is just... It's... Fami, I'm not rooting against you, I promise. But after watching this tournament, can you blame me for rooting for this Olimar? Oh my god, please get the... Come on! He's got him covered in Pikmin right now. Like, he's just taking so much damage. There's the dragon up. I don't even know if that was dragon uppercut. I don't remember Kazuya's moves all that well. But is that Jared? Is that one of my students is just jogging in front of my apartment window? Not one of my students, one of my classmates. Oh my god, do it. Do it. Yes, do it. Can't cheese that. You only get one. Oh, dude. He's just got to get one hit on Kazuya. Okay? He's just got to get one more hit on Kazuya. Yeah! Oh my god. He fucking... 3 Kazuyas! 3 Kazuyas! Oh my god, that is insane! 3 Kazuya Amiibo. My neighbors are outside and they're staring at me like I'm a weirdo. That's awesome. Oh my god! How does that even happen? How does that even... Oh, I need to be careful. How does that even happen? I have never seen something as completely insane as this in my life. That's not true. Well, this is the 4th craziest thing I've seen in my life. Like, oh my god. How do you... I need to... I forgot that the camera's down here. I have to, like, squat down. How does something like this happen? Good lord. I don't even know what to do with myself right now. That is completely, certifiably insane. He's the Kazuya killer. I insist that you rename this amiibo the Kazuya killer. I gotta move on. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Battle of the Miis. We've seen all 3 Miis in this tournament, have we? Brawler, Gunner, and Sword Fighter. I really have no idea how this match is going to go. I really don't. My gut says that Gunner is going to win because Gunner outranges Mii Brawler. But also, like, when you... Okay, so most Amiibo matches basically come down to who wins at long range and who wins at short range. And whoever does best at both, on average, tends to win more often, right? So, like, if you do really, really well at long range, but your opponent is really, really great in the short range, then it's, you know, it's kind of split in most cases, right? Then you have things like weight and spirit loadout that make a difference, right? Oh, snap. Oh, yeah, not that great of a recovery option. He's rolling a lot. Giga Chat is. Ah, man, yeah. Mii Gunner he can catch anything coming up from the ledge, basically. That's brutal. The Kazuya has. I mean, don't get me wrong. This is a great Mii brawler, as we saw originally. I think the Kazuya is going to have to carry this. We haven't had a Kazuya Ditto yet either. Isn't that weird? What's Rap's second? His second one is the Bowser that we haven't seen. Ooh, that'll be fun. If we even get to that point. The last 10 seconds of this video were actually a reference to the new Matrix movie. just, like, just right off. Oh, that's funny. There we go. That's awesome. He just really went for it. Because Giga Chad does not care what you think. He's going to do what he's going to do. Okay, here we go. I don't think we've put up this Mii Gunner against a Kazuya yet. That's awesome. He just goes right for it. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like this Gunner has what it takes to take off this Kazuya. It's the same situation as Mii Brawler. Kazuya, don't get me wrong, Kazuya is the absolute best in the game close-up. I don't think there's any question about that. But Mii Gunner typically wins the distance matchup against Kazuya. If he recovers, that is. Kazuya definitely wins the gimping game on this. But if Gunner is doing a good job keeping Kazuya away, or not. Should probably get back in camera. Hey, how about that? There we go. Even that's not going to kill him. There you go. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see this going for Gunner. What are you doing with the nairs? Like, that's what I don't understand. Dude, oh, it's brutal. Yeah, Kazuya, man, you get up close. It takes one hit. It takes one hit. And that's it. And the Amiibo never misses inputs. It never messes up the combo that it wants to do. Sometimes it'll stop the combo, but it never misses the combo. If it wants to do the combo, it'll do the combo. I think against Kazuya, Metal might actually not be good, because it puts you on the ground more. Wait, what? Did he reflect that? I didn't... I thought Mii Gunner only had one reflector. How did that reflect? What was that? I'm going to go back and see once this is done. Okay, so that's 1 and 1. And now we get to see Rap's Bowser. About time. You're going to enjoy the name on this Bowser. I'm doing Flask with my left hand and the controller with my right. Nikocado. So Nikocado, balanced Bowser, physical attack up, and critical healing in metal. Obviously, the name Nikocado is a reference to Nikocado Avocado, who, well, let's just say that guy needs some help. Or a boot in his ass. Bowser's playing it careful, which is good. He's playing it very careful. He's not rushing into things. He's not... not making life easy for Kazuya so far. Did I... Yeah, because Kazuya won last game. My greatest fear, and I think I've actually done this before, is that like I'm going to watch a match happen and then like put that down as the wrong trainer's victory and then like just screw up the bracket on round one, and I really would hate to do that. Ooh, Kazuya playing a little sparring game. Get the free 50%. What was that? That was like he pogoed and then he pogoed him again, but he bounced him off the angle and sent him at a right angle. I don't think Bowser's playing it safe is going to help. Did he get the edge guard? Bowser can still tie this up. Like, I want to make that clear. Like he can still pull this off. It just takes a good down tilt at the ledge like that, and then jeez, that stupid air dodge, man. And he's still gonna make it back. If Kazuya is on screen, he can recover. Like, that's why I hate this character. Oh, that was so stolen from him. It was so stolen from him. All right. That's J Money's Kazuya, so we're gonna be okay. Finals, J Money and HD. Okay, grand finals. Place your bets now. We've got, this is Baton Pass, right? So we've got a Cloud and an Olimar, the Kazuya killer, versus the Mii Brawler and the Kazuya. So the way this is gonna work, because this is Baton Pass, this is best of 5. This isn't best of 3. This is best of 5. The first switch is permanent, okay? So after you've switched, you don't switch back to your main. So if Cloud loses, he goes to Olimar and he's stuck as Olimar. All right? If Mii Brawler loses, he goes to Kazuya and he's stuck as Kazuya. So if we end up in a situation, think about this. If we end up in a situation where we're 2 games in, both of these guys have each dropped a game, we now have the Kazuya killer versus a Kazuya. First to 3 wins takes it. This is going to get a little crazy. This Mii Brawler is back in business by the looks of it. Oh, snap. What did that kill at? Like 75? I did not think that was going to kill. He basically just spun around and then hitboxes emerged. Cloud's got a limit break coming up. A limit break is not that useful on this stage for recovery because, you know, vertical recovery is basically free on this stage if you can make it back. We'll see if he uses it. There we go. But it doesn't kill. One of the behaviors this Cloud really gets right is knowing when to charge. It does a really good job about that. Ooh, here we go. He's just camping him out. Oh, snap. Get the little wall jump in the back here. Get some movement going on. All right. So Mii Brawler, he seems to have horizontal dominance of this, I would say. And that's given Cloud a hard time landing a forward smash. And Brawler is moving a hell of a lot faster than Cloud is. Oh, and that's game. Ah, oof, oof. Okay, going to Olimar now. We might not even see Olimar versus Kazuya. This could get rough. So that's the Giga Chad. That's J Money. Oh, stages go random, Omega, Battlefield, Omega, Battlefield. Oh, wait, what? Shoot. That's wrong. Hold on. Pause this. Okay, everything's squared away. Remember, this is best of 3, so if Olimar loses, he still has 1 more. But then he's got to seriously pull it out against a Kazuya if he beats a Brawler. I'm not sure anybody can beat the same Kazuya 3 times in a row. Okay. That's a level of RNG that you just don't see. Get that sweeping up smash right there. I have no commentary for this. Like, I'm just glued to this screen right now. You could set off a bomb about 10 yards that way, and I just wouldn't. Oh, crap. Okay. Okay, here we go. It's Olimar time. J Money, that's right. Tap, 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 tap. There we go. Battlefield, that's right. I like the part where he shouted, "It's Olimar time," and proceeded to Olimar, I guess he's Alf, proceeded to Olimar all over the screen. Here we go. the Olimar, the Kazuya killer. Oh my god. Oh, now I know what the thumbnail of this video is gonna be, and I know how I'm gonna make it. Okay. Oh, good lord, man. All right. This if he wins this, this will be the 4th Kazuya that he's beaten. Oh, but the down air gimp. It worked on the other ones, but it's not working on this one. I didn't see him go for a lot of throws. He tried a lot of grabs, but they didn't succeed. No kidding! What was that, like 98? Dude! Oh, that was so lucky. What was that, a red Pikmin up smash or blue? I think blue is like the strongest one on that, if I remember correctly. Which is a major if, because good lord, do I not remember much about this game. He's going to get the neutral B spike. That's funny that he reflected that Pikmin. It never made sense that that's a reflecting move. Like, he just lifts up his leg, and then bing, things go the other way. Like, how does that make sense? Oh, snap. Read the rules. Falling Nair makes a lot of sense for Olimar. At least from a platform. Oh, shoot. Oh, he's going to get a free stock on that. Kazuya's about to take a stock, and it's going to be rough. Or not. Get the gimp, get the gimp, get the gimp. Again, not that I'm rooting for anybody. I'm just really rooting for this Olimar. Can we get some vertical Olimar back? Where was all that up air that I saw so wonderfully at the beginning? The taunt! You jerk! Uh-oh. Yeah, I think we know how this match is going to end up. Oh, that's funny. He throws the forward smash. Nothing happens, and then... Uh-oh. Oh! Oh! Okay. HD has to win both of these next 2 matches to pull this off. He has to win 2 in a row. Omega. Can he do it? Oh my god. I'm just rooting for this Olimar. This Olimar's fucking pissed. I don't know what that was, Olimar. Was it a gimp? I mean, what are you trying to... Oh, snap, dude. Ah, it didn't matter anyway. Missing that down smash, man. I thought that was... Why did he taunt? Why are you taunting? There you go. He's still going to make it back from that, but... Can we get some vertical Olimar? I like how I asked for vertical Olimar and he short hop down airs, like, on stage. I'm like, dude, you're killing me. That's his pummel. That's just... This is already the Kazuya killer, so it will forever be in my heart. But I don't think he's going to pull out this next stock. I don't think he can, unless he gets an early kill. If he gets an early kill, or gets vertical... Can we get vertical Olimar? Give me vertical Olimar. I want vertical Olimar. Vertical Olimar! Yes! Uh-oh. Don't run from him. He's going to get a down smash at the ledge, and he's going to spike you. Or neutral layer at the ledge. Get an early kill. Come on, Olimar. Come on, Marleo. That's a Nintendo trivia for you. If you get the joke, it makes sense. He went for the cheese! Oh my god, there was no reason for him to go for that at that moment. There was absolutely no reason to go for the cheese. Oh my god. Okay. They're literally, like, I don't understand. He was not even close, and Kazuya still went for the grab. That red Pikmin better be dancing his ass off, man. Wow. Oh, man. Okay. Kazuya killer. I'm recording. Okay, guys, I have to make sure I'm recording this. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, if I'm not recording this, nobody's going to believe me that this happened. Like, you have to get something like this on video. You know what I'm saying? You have to get something like this on video. Either way, like, both of these Amiibo are pretty great. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, they're pretty stellar. I'm very impressed with the talent that we've seen today. Ooh, Kazuya kind of has an advantage on Battlefield because he can poke through the platforms. And Amiibo tend to have a hard time with platforms. You had all the opportunity in the world right there. No, that's a stock. Ah, dude. Now he's going to go for the cheese, and that's a free kill. Especially at that percent. Still an absolutely incredible Olimar, man. Just an absolutely incredible Olimar. But sometimes Kazuya just gets everything in his favor at the same time. There's no way that this Olimar is going to pull this off, because I don't think there's an Olimar on Earth that can pull this off. Yep. Oh, man. That was a hell of a... Oh, my God. That was so crazy. That's still a great... What was his record against Kazuya's? Like... So he beat Kane's Kazuya. Did he really face a Kazuya every single set? Kane had a Kazuya. Godolin had a Kazuya. Fami had a Kazuya. This poor Olimar. Congratulations to J Money. All congratulations to Jay. I don't want this to diminish your tournament victory at all. Like, congrats, man. Like, hot dog. You go for it, man. That brawler really hard carried early on, and then Kazuya carried the torch afterwards. Like, hot dog, man. This poor Olimar, worst possible bracket luck. And oh my god, that was a great tournament. That was awesome. Obligatory. Don't forget about the Amiibo Flask. It's not available in stores right now. Let me turn this on so you can see it. How about that? Oh. Oh, is it out of juice? Oh, it might be out of juice. Oh, no, that's right. I have to. Anyway, it's not in stores right now because supply is demand just far outstrips supply. People want this thing so badly. But man, that was. Don't forget about this. This thing is great. This thing is going to revolutionize Amiibo tournament organization. Let me tell you. Oh. If Amiibo ever goes like the traditional esports route, it's going to need these. Where we're having like in-person tournaments and such. So, all right. That was fun. That was a good time. I enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Congratulations again to everybody. There's no prizes or victory for this. Sorry about that. But hey, we did Amiibo, right? So great job, everybody. I enjoyed it, and going to go get this processed. So.